Alright, so, I picked up those faction quests. Obviously, I do have builds planned now for, Captain America and Thor. I can talk about them when I do that. But otherwise, what were we doing? I did start leveling up Thor. Did we do Thor's actual mission yet? I think we ended yesterday on that mission, right? Maybe not. I think we did. It's just that I then did his like objectives off stream, which was just again like kill X people doing whatever. So let's just see what we have. I'm not seeing Thor's icon on any of these maps for some reason. Okay, yeah, so we did do the first one. So this is the second one. Do we want to do it? First of all, I don't even know what level Thor is because it's not showing me. So I'm not Thor right now. I guess we can try and see. It's just that we haven't really done much in terms of getting gear and all that. Again, I do have some build stuff planned for him here. Bring that open here. Take a look. He actually has a lot of masteries here. He's going to be a very interesting character because he's kind of all about his intrinsic, but there's no real skills. I mean, he has a whole skill tree for intrinsic, so yes, there's that, but there's no like, secondary passive skills, if you will, that buff out intrinsic stuff. So he's going to be intrinsic with his like, actual skills, but then passive wise, he's going to have like takedowns and stuff like that. So he's actually going to require a lot of points to like really flesh out. So that's something I like rather kind of level him up a bit more with. What's the main story? Oh, that's right. The main story is this thing. Let me see. Okay, yeah, since there's a specific enemy, let me see if I can figure out what mission. I'm just gonna look that up. Um, Prime Synthoid. Because again, we can do these iconic missions and all that, but let's see where to find it. There are two main locations: Own Town and Communication Nexus in Utah. Utah Badlands. The Communication Nexus, good, so I can level up Thor there. I don't know what Own Town is, but no, it should be here. Okay, cool. So we can do Thor with this. This will start getting Thor leveled up a bit more. We'll also continue the main story. Awesome. So the Resistance is located in an AIM facility vital to its infrastructure. Get there, sabotage. Okay. I'll obviously play as Thor. You have to check out Cat stuff too. Even though I haven't played as him, I at least looked up some skills and like, made a build potentially. See how it feels. Alright, so let's see. In terms of these things, again, I'm gonna go down the intrinsic ability because again, the way I'm thinking right now, and things could change. Thinking is his intrinsic ability is a damage boost that also adds AoE to things. So my idea is to basically always have this up. So in this tree, I can make it, build faster, stay out longer, stuff like that. So the rest of these skills, I don't necessarily care too much about. I am interested in this in the sense that, again, just reading it sounds cool. Watching it in this little video seems a little slow, but I'm interested enough. I might invest 2 skill points to see how they feel because if I like it, then that third one's going to be awesome. But otherwise, the rest of this tree, he doesn't have any bad skills. Again, this is just personally speaking. Obviously, there's no bad skills, but there are characters that have skills I don't care about. Pretty much all of his skills I like, but none of them stand out as being I need. As opposed to other characters will have like 2, 3, 4 skills. I'm like, oh, I need these. Some of them are okay, the rest I don't care about. Well, Thor is pretty much like, I like them all, but I don't need any. So again, in terms of this whole skill tree here, it's going to be getting some intrinsic stuff and then maybe experimenting with this. Otherwise, his specialties, I have them here. They unlock now. So let's see which ones I want to get first. I believe I remember which they were, but I just want to verify. Again, when they say like teammate buffs, I feel like it's just the teammate, not actually me. So getting this one, which is enemies killed when using this, which is basically the intrinsic just buffed out even more. Enemies killed in this have a 50% chance to drop heroic orbs, so that's always nice. So we'll nab that pretty quickly. And I believe the only other one was here that I wanted to get like immediately, and even then I really needed it immediately. Yeah, that's adding cryo damage to this and making it stronger. So, oh yeah, and then hitting 5 enemies with that overcharges Odin Force, which is a big part of what I want to do. So I might spend 1 skill point here. Alright, let me play this. So I gotta get the most important stuff first. So again, if my build is keeping this thing up at all times, the first thing is Divine Chaos. So again, the way this works is passively, he builds up this Odin Force. And it's just like Hulk's Rage and a bunch of other people's things. But think of it as Hulk's Rage. Once it's built up, I can unleash it. It gives me an awesome damage buff. This allows me to overcharge it with attacks. And once it's overcharged, it automatically gives me the buff. But the important part is the buff does not drain. So instead of me holding the button in and it draining the bar down, as long as I don't get hit, the buff will be up. Now, I'm not going to pretend I'm going to be an awesome player never being hit, but this will give me this buff for free with no draining. So this skill sounds like it could be pretty important, and obviously for skilled players, it'll be probably the key skill in the entire build. But yes, this will allow me to overcharge and then give me free intrinsic without it draining down. That's going to be awesome. This will allow me to build my intrinsic quicker with melee attacks and defeating enemies. And I think for now, I mean, I'm going to get a lot of these, but I think those were the main 2. Fuck it, I will go ahead and experiment with these 2, just to see how they feel. So hold square, tap square. If it feels too slow, okay, because that's Thor's thing. He's not super slow, but compared to like a Kamala and then obviously like a Black Widow, he's a lot slower. That's the way it is, it's fine. So if I like this, I can spend 1 skill point for that. We'll go ahead and get this thing upgraded. No! Wrong one. Fuck, man. Fuck, that sucks. Can't respec either. And all these are just teammate buffs. God damn it. Well, I gotta hope that this... I guarantee it doesn't fucking help me at all, but... If it does help me, this would not be a wasted point. Because this would heal me when I'm using this, but I feel like it doesn't help me. Motherfucker. I'm just so used to being on this side. Everyone else, like, I got this side first. God damn it. Alright, well, that's level 10. I guess I might as well get the duration of this up. Let me start crossing these out. Divine Chaos. Oh, that's right. Bring the Thunder. I want to get that, too. So that makes my hold triangle attack buffed out. Damn. Alright, I wasted 1. It's not bad. It's just 1 point. But again, if it actually heals me, it's not a waste. Alright, so we got intrinsic stuff. We've got the upgraded version of that, but I want to test this out in combat. Alright. Again, he is power 22, which is fine. It's more so about gear and skill points and all that. Alright. So again, this is one of those, again, in MMO terms, like, I don't know,
Avengers.
like a guild quest or some, not even real side quests, like, you know, I don't even know, I don't play too many MMOs, so I don't know how to word it. But it's going to help us with the main quest. And it's also going to get Thor some gear, so, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone.
AIM reinforces the facility.
So again, I definitely want to test out this new move, see if I like it.
Turbines powering one of their emergency generators. Disable them.
Doesn't seem too bad right there immediately, but obviously I'll have to test it in combat. I might actually like that. Yeah, we have no kind of objectives to do. Yeah, because his were fucking awesome. That's why we unlocked him and then immediately got all these made, because all of his weekly and dailies were like the same thing. It was very easy. And then Thor's thing here is actually done. Awesome. And these are just rescuing allies, like the things that we organically. I can't force them to happen unless I farm missions, which I won't. Alright. Alright, let me test out this skill. Alright, you know what? That actually already felt pretty nice. So I'll probably get that upgrade for that then. I can't wait to talk about Cap's skill tree, because his is very interesting. The way I potentially will build him. So he's going to be a melee character, but he's going to have like a big focus on range, which sounds weird to say, I know, but like, it's not range as in like I aim and throw, or at least I can like aim really quickly, kind of like Thor. But that'll be a very interesting build. I'll see how it feels. Alright. Get the dash attack? I did. I even looked at this Odin Force. Let me see, like, getting hits would overcharge it. Again, the second I get hit, it's gonna go down anyway.
Destroy the turbine.
Okay, yeah, so it's one of these ones that's gonna happen really quick. Is fine.
AIM has sent forces to stop you.
Dude, that does so much damage. Just looking. Okay, that's actually a great indication of how much damage that does. That is insane. Here's the test. All right. See, that's my problem. My concern is if I get interrupted. I'm not sure if Thor. I feel like he might have like an innate resistance interruption. But it's not feeling too bad. Definitely not like I thought. This damage is insane. Dude, that's nuts. Alright, let's see if this heals me. This was the accidental skill point that I spent. Health is going up barely, but I don't think it's... No, okay. That was a wasted skill point. Oh well, it happens. This is just one. Okay, just fucking around with that.
Your knight in high-tech armor is...
Alright.
Disable the turbine.
Like, look at the combo here. Compared to just one hit of that.
Turbine destroyed.
So those 2 hits do more than a 4-hit combo. And the last move is even stronger than all of them combined. So, like, okay, I can't say all of them combined, but the number is very high. I've never really used this before. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, the AoE on that is nuts, and the reason that's important is because one of the upgrades is if I hit 5 people with it, I get something. Can't remember what it was. But it's very easy to hit 5 people because the AoE is really big on that move. This isn't that we have the mission to get gear from because they're very short, but it's alright. At least I got to experiment with the move and do what I like. See, that second move is... the second move is as strong as the entire combo. Did we complete the, I hope we completed the main mission, because it said it'd be here. Otherwise I have to redo this.
Nicely done, Avengers. You wreaked some impressive havoc, and now AIM is scrambling to recover their lost research. More attacks like this, and AIM won't stay in power long.
I do lose might. Is this thing considered a light combo finisher? Because if I like this move, I might be using this quite a bit. Signature attack. Nah, there's only one finisher, which makes sense. But I probably would be using that decently. The cost of strength, though. Nah, it's not that important. Alright. Did we, get it? Or did I kill everyone too quick? Okay, I killed him too quick. Fuck. Alright, cause I have to wait for a specific enemy to spawn, I guess? Uh-oh. It's not here. I guess we gotta keep doing other things and hope this mission pops up. Oh, so... It's RNG whether the enemies drop the item for you. Ah, okay. So again, it's its own town, communication nexus. And none of them are here. Let me see if there's any other ones. Like on that page there wasn't. Yep, its own town. Okay, so I gotta keep coming here every mission. That's kind of shitty. Again, that's a, not a guaranteed feature of a game like this, but this is kind of similar to the issues I have with these games I don't enjoy. Oh well. So, in terms of missions we can do... And I want to level up Thor a bit. Might be able to get a 40. God, I wish there was a menu where I could see the characters, like not having to like select a mission. Oh, change here. Oh, there is. Oh shit. Hulk is 37. I could try the daily. Let's try the daily mission. As much as I want to level up. Oh, it levels up with you. Oh, motherfucker. Let's try the daily mission. Give it a shot. Because Hulk is obviously our best anyways. But again, I have so many things. I need to level up both Thor and Cap, which includes obviously getting gear for them, so we can do their missions. That's why doing that one mission as Thor would be nice. But it was a short mission anyway, so... So if I see
Avengers,
a Volt, obviously those are the
Resistance has
go-tos.
located one of AIM's cloning labs. Scientist Supreme's goal is to create an army of our worst enemies. I'm sure you'll agree that we can't let that happen. We need to take down whatever foe she's resurrected, or we'll be faced with a daunting problem. Can I count on you to help?
I kind of wish that the companions would get experience for helping you in missions. That would go a long way,
AIM is
honestly.
on high alert, so look out for any forces in the area.
I think Hulk has some stuff he needs to do to finish off his quest. Like, there's only like 3 kills, like power attacks or some shit. Which will be easy enough.
They have the tower.
Not this, is it? I can't even pick it. Oh, bugged UI. Uh-oh. I can't do anything.
Locked down with an elite
go.
guard team.
Oh no. There it is. That's just destroying specific enemies. Taunt enemies. Okay, so I got taunt, should be easy enough. But heavy attacks with rage.
You're gonna have to take them out before you can enter the facility.
Oh shit, there is loot here. Damn. Sucks this was such a high level, because again, I'd love to get Thor some gear and shit, but... Can't get Thor here, because it'd be too high level.
Head for the location mission on your HUD. There's a chest with gear close by.
Go in here. In here? How the fuck?
This team will not be easy to neutralize.
Where the fuck is it? It's like a big building that you can't get fucking behind. Okay. Back here? Oh my god, is it really gonna be one of these fucking things? I know, good, there's an alley here. Oh, why couldn't they put a fucking alley on the other side of the road?
Hurry to intercept the team.
Shut up, Jarvis. Wait, where the fuck was it? Oh.
The team is aware of your presence. Be on your guard.
Oh. Oh, okay. I say. So I thought there was like a hacking thing there. I was like, I can't like tag it from that to hack it. I don't even know she's with us. I didn't pay attention. Now that I think about it, it'd be really nice if the companions leveled up, like, you know, got experience being in the missions. That would change everything right there. That would really change everything. I really wish that was a feature. Alright, let's go nab this. Because this is the problem, like, again, the companions are the level that you have them. So, you know, Thor, if Cap was here, he is. Super low level. So they're gonna die immediately because they can't do shit. So it's like, you can't do high level missions with low level characters, but you can't do high level missions with high level characters because your other characters are low level. So like, again, it's all about farming, which is grinding. I mean, it's all about grinding, which is, yes, a feature of these games. So there's nothing terribly wrong with that, but at the same time, like, ugh. Alright, get the kills. It takes so long to get down, what the fuck? How did I only get one orb from that? I had them all taunted. What the fuck? 'Cause that fucks me. Dude, I taunted all those guys. How'd I get one fucking orb? It's a guaranteed drop. What the hell?
Protection now.
Thor, can you not grab the guy I'm going after? Thank you, I got it. We have all these people here, and Thor's attacking the one I'm going after. Again, lock on. I'm fighting a guy point blank, and I'm like, oh, lock on to the guy 20 feet away from you? Okay.
Gotta love the classics.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the whole, like, knockback in this game. It does more damage than it does help. In the middle of a fucking attack, and they get flung across the map. It does not help me at all. That's in there. Well, that sucked. I don't know why out of all those people that were taunted and died, only one of them dropped the thing. I know for a fact I killed more than just one. That's all the chests. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. Let's see. Same amount, so we'll keep the better one. Although that gives a fuck ton of... I always forget. Resolve is health. That gives a fuck ton of health. That gives crit damage. I think the health would be better. That one anyway. Taking the hit, yeah. Small debris. Range power attacks. I mean, sure, I'd like that. Heroic charge, but I'm not going to be proccing any of this shit. Light combo finisher, intrinsic. Heavy power attacks deal particle damage. That one wouldn't be bad. I'd have to upgrade it, but we have plenty of mats because I'm not upgrading. Hmm. Get rid of these older ones here. Again, heavy combo finish, which happens a lot, will heal. Didn't I put this one for a reason? I swear this was... I swapped it and said, oh, eventually I'll be getting crits. But no, that's someone else who gets the crits, right? No, that's Black Widow. I think I'm going to put this back on for the Valor. I mean, for the Might. In fact, this will proc more often. Yeah, invulnerability is nice, but like I'm not going to be critting all too often. Although, the upgrade to that one just says power attacks, you gamma, as opposed to heavy power attacks. So upgrading that would actually be good. What's it cost to upgrade? Unlock perk. 4... Where's Spider? I have plenty of that shit. Fuck it. Now my power attacks do gamma damage. Okay, just to see what that's like. The power attacks are just heavy attacks, as opposed to having to do just the charge one, which most of them are. This one just all these attacks there. Which I do all the time, to be fair. Oh my god, level 50? Wait, what? Yeah, no, we can't do this. This is so weird. It says power level 40, yet these guys are level 50. Like, and these are clearly made for, I mean, it makes sense too, they're the fucking daily. They're clearly made for max characters and, actual co-op and not AI. We can't do that. Alright, now it's worth a try. At least we got some interesting gear. Quinjet. See if there was one of those 2 missions popped up. Otherwise, I think I'm going to focus on one character at a time. I got to level up Thor a bit, and then we'll do the cap leveling. We still have Black Widow's thing too, but I have to level up like other people because when they go on her mission, they're going to be low level. I got to always go to Utah. Not there. Alright, so we can go check whatever this is. as Thor. Oh god, that's gonna be so high level though. Is it gonna change level when I switch to Thor? 'Cause everything scales off the character you have, so I'm hoping it's gonna change levels. I'm actually gonna go back and do it again. They're officially in grind season. Really dumb though that you only I've looked at 3 different pages, and all 3 pages only list those 2 missions as like guaranteed spawns for this main story enemy that we have to fight. Like, it's very weird.
Avengers, we've discovered the location of a high-security AIM server facility. If you gain control of the login stations, I should be able to hack into their systems and steal valuable information for the Resistance. Be on your guard. This facility is likely to be defended by elite AIM synthoids.
Probably
If you
just
can gain control
look for a
of AIM's
vault, to
network
be honest.
temporarily,
If a vault's
I can
available.
infiltrate their security system.
Although to be fair, I guess I could see if the vault is hacked.
There we go.
Chest is over there.
Head for the terminal so I can get you inside the lab.
AIM has arrived.
AIM's network is equipped with a multi-point authentication system. I need access to multiple terminals. The more the better. AIM will attempt to initiate a shutdown protocol if they
Honestly,
gain
these would be
access
better
to
for
the
Hulk
terminal.
just so I can farm his
cannot let-
daily challenge. Since again, this isn't gonna give me like any gear at all. Yeah, I gotta rethink this. If I'm leveling up Thor and getting gear, I can't do these short missions. They don't give me shit.
AIM is trying to remove me from their systems. That helps, thank you. I'm inside AIM's security system.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any kind of gear from this.
I'm inside AIM's security system. That helps, thank you.
I haven't been to A yet, which is really surprising.
That helps, thank you. I'm inside AIM's security system.
Yeah, she stopped someone there. That was it? Alright, yeah, see, these aren't things to do at all. I could just try his main story mission, see if we're ready for it, but, like...
Excellent
it.
work, Avengers. I was able to obtain several terabytes of vital AIM intel. It will take me some time to analyze, but it should prove a boon for the Resistance.
Yeah, I'm not critting too much, so I'll just take that for the bonuses. Alright, let's just take a look at what we have. Again, at this point, vaults are really the only thing I should be doing if I want to level someone. So if we happen to have 2 vaults, it'd be great, because I can do 1 for Thor, 1 for Cap. I doubt it. I don't even know if we have 1 vault available. What the hell? That's her mission. Guess we'd have to, like, redo their own missions there. Yeah, they're not... Wow, they're not giving me the fucking missions in the Utah Badlands. Like, how often does it refresh missions? What was it? It was called, Communication Necklace and Our Town. We just did this one. This is what it is again. That's really bad. And that's the daily mission that we obviously can't do. Like, I guess my only option is to redo. That sucks, dude. Again, that's just the nature of these types of games. Redo. Let's just say fuck it. Let's try his next mission. Just see if we can do it. I mean, we did the first one immediately, so maybe we can do this one as well. No harm in trying. We'll lose some time.
You're gonna want to hear this, Thor. Jarvis, play the message.
Certainly, Miss Romanoff.
Mayday! The Woken hit our Quinjet with an unknown energy weapon. We're going down and need assistance. Repeat, need immediate assistance.
Where did this happen?
A remote forest region in eastern Norway, sir.
I asked S.H.I.E.L.D. to see what they could dig up about our least favorite Asgard-worshipping cult.
And the charlatan posing as me.
Those agents are in trouble because they were following a lead. Our lead.
They shall be saved. In Odin's name, I swear.
About to hit 10.
Anything that can knock a Quinjet out of the sky is WMD level, which makes the Woken a major threat.
Perhaps their weapon is connected to the machine they were attempting to build when we last encountered them.
If I may, sir. The first clash with the Woken somewhat disturbed you.
So keep your head on straight.
You truly think I would shirk my duty?
No, but I think this hits close to home for you. And a smart enemy will try to exploit that.
Sir, I've established contact with the stranded S.H.I.E.L.D. team.
Avengers, our luck just ran out. There's a lot of movement in the forest. The Woken are here.
Better get to them before it's too late.
Enemies!
The edge of the map, or is there more shit back there? It's the edge.
Now is the time!
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
I thought that was me doing it. I'm not sure if it was me, to be honest. All 3 of us were gathered at the same spot. Go to it. That will give me the skill that I want. do actually want to check out this combo finisher.
Make it count.
Anything here? Nothing at trolls. You. Okay. There are more. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. This is the one I should have taken. I took that by accident. Where we're kills with this give us a 50%. And what the fuck? Is this not the right one? Yeah, 50% chance to drop heroic orbs. I weaken them first, but fine. Wait, I didn't get a simple fucking orb from that. Damn. I don't even know how long that move lasts. It looked like it didn't last that long. Okay. Is that everyone? So is there only one button here? Okay.
If we don't find that team fast, the Woken will.
Going back this way.
There they are.
They're alive. Let's do this.
I don't want to do this yet. Get all the chests. Just hope these guys don't die first.
We shall prevail.
I hope if I don't get close to them, it won't actually start fighting them. Looks like it worked. It sounds like there are like bars going down. Chest. Oh, wow. Just chilling here. Interesting. And this first.
Aim has arrived.
Why are they defeated? Uh-oh. This is probably where we're going next.
We shall take them down.
Not looking too hard, but I'm trying to get certain spots between the chests in there.
Everything's getting gray.
What a waste.
There we go. Land, please, land, please.
Wait.
Oh god, the health. You fling him all the way out here. Oh wow, my God, I can say hammer. My hammer does a lot of stun damage, and I couldn't get it back in time. What the fuck, man? I did not know it did that much stun damage. That's insane. I think that out there. You guys still fighting people? No, not again. Alright.
We shall prevail.
Alright. Wow, most of it was like 1 buttons today. 3 times we had just 1. Cryo grip, interesting. Crazy how Thor, obviously he has the electricity, but a lot of his things, just RNG, but still, I'm getting a lot of cryo. Obviously one of his skills gives you cryo as well, or 2 of them do. So, like, he seems to be like, you know, innate cryo shock. Take a look at some of these. Cryo, shock. Oh, we don't care about. Same numbers. This has the might to it, so we can get rid of that one. A lot of might, man. 25% more. Ooh, that'd be so good. It's just I do want the recharge rate, but goddamn, 25% more? Because right now my range is actually better than my melee. Like, ugh. I think I'm gonna put that on for now, man. That's a huge difference. Well, I guess we can see where this takes us. Let's switch it back. Taking damage intrinsic burst, that would actually be really nice. Yep. That's much better. That gives me a lot of, I don't know, defense. Ranged power attacks. I don't know what the power attack is. Range crit. Hitting an enemy damage buff. That's the easiest one to get there. And that's actually the best for might too. Hell yeah. Okay, we're getting some good stuff stat-wise. Why can't I tag that? God, wow. What is up with this menu? I had to hit it 5 times. Alright, so I could go ahead and potentially switch this back, but I don't think I want to right now. I think I'd still rather have this melee. Alright, so we got these 2 over here. So far, this is normal, so difficulty-wise.
Look for a chest containing special resources nearby.
I should be focusing on these guys. I hate that I have to dash towards them to then actually move towards them. It's really annoying. Do this to see if I can get some of these drops. And so I see a 50% chance that when they're killed. Yeah, that does not last long at all. I only got 2 kills out of it. And dropped it. That just confirms, like, the way I feel is he's an intrinsic build. The abilities are awesome, but, you know, the support one doesn't last long. The attack one's actually great, really, really good from what we saw. How awesome the range of that thing is. Like, the AoE range is, like, fucking nuts. And then his ultimate's nice. So he has good abilities. It's just that, you know, building for them isn't, I don't want to say not viable, but it's not optimal. Alright, so let's see. Oh, nice, be the faction.
Theo, work your magic.
You're safe now.
And then the buttons or whatever it is we're gonna be pushing. This is just so much better. I can just look. It's enemies, huh? Oh, this is just open. Wait, it's the first time that's ever happened. So everything that was tagged. Reactive payload is nice. It's everything tagged, okay. So this is Gamma, better in every way. Okay. Taking damage for intrinsic, taking damage for explosive payload. I'll keep the intrinsic because these stat increases aren't too much. You do heavy finishers a lot. Not a big percent chance. Signature attacks deal shock. His signature attack is that... Okay, you know what? I'll probably put that on. I'll hold on to that one, which means we'll swap this, get rid of the one I had on. That. Again, his signature attack is this one that, this thing here, signature attack. Does he have a second signature attack or no? Oh, aerial. Which is nice too. Again, like I said in the beginning, a lot of his abilities are nice. None of them stand out as like being necessary for me personally. But pretty much all of them are like, okay, I could use that. So do I take this then? Again, that's going to be arcing shock damage with the gear I just got. Or... Oh, I already got that. Alright, so let me cross these both out. Can't believe I wasted that one skill point. Keeping in mind that we're going to have a lot of masteries too. So that's right. The only other one that I was thinking of was potentially getting this. So again, this would actually be 2 skill points. The range, as in the width of this, is absolutely nuts. Like, you can see it in the video, the guy, like, to the left of Thor is getting hit as well, but we saw it in practice. And the reason that's important, that the range is really big, is because this skill, hitting 5 enemies, gives me my Odin Force, which then, again, is that thing that gives me the damage and all that stuff. So that would proc a lot whenever I use that move. Otherwise, I have 6 masteries written down. Now, I don't need all 6, but again, I wrote down things I liked. I like 6 masteries, so it might be better if I just spend this 1 point here and then just hold the rest for when we get masteries unlocked at 15. I think I'm gonna do that. See how this feels. Because again, we see this move right here, which if you look at the name or whatever description, it says medium damage. Just this move alone, this second move, is pretty much the entire damage of my light combo. Just this one move. This is high. So I would think this full combo here is going to be like insanely crazy good damage. And that last one obviously is a slight AoE. We'll see how it feels in combat. So that's cool, because again, reading the descriptions it sounded cool. Watching the video yesterday I wasn't too sure. But now in practice, it's actually working out pretty well. And if the damage is actually this good, which I did not expect, I just thought it was nice to have like an AoE. Let's see. Oh, I got I thought they died so quick. Couldn't really see it anyways. Dude, that damage is nuts, yeah. Again, with that piece of gear I got, all these are doing like arcing shock damage, which obviously makes them stronger, but also Arctic. So he's actually like one of the only characters I use their signature skills for. Alright, here's gonna be a good test against these tough guys. Dude, look at that damage. That is insane, and then they fucking push him away, which I fucking hate. Dude, that is so fucking strong. Oh my god, yes. That's gonna be the attack I spam pretty much all the time.
I'm finally into the flight recorder.
Dude, that's
Looks like
nuts.
The Quinjet was hit by a massive burst of multi-spectrum energy originating from a site nearby.
I believe I know what the Woken seek to do.
Dude, I just cannot overstate how strong that is. That's legitimately
Is in terrible danger.
like 3 combos
It's not a
worth of
weapon
damage.
at all, is it? Our
At
shield friends
least.
got too close to what? A test of some kind?
I believe the Woken wish to open a path to Asgard. But mortal machinery cannot control such forces. We must destroy their device.
Alright, trying to get to Asgard.
Enemy.
It sounds as if the Woken are tampering with powers beyond their understanding.
Reminds me a little of Tony.
False. Stark would know this is madness.
Alright, Tony's here with us. This is why games need to have separate buttons. Don't have square B attack and square B interact.
Something is not right.
Woken forces inbound.
Damn it!
Interesting, I can take them down as soon as he spawns. The AoE on that's not that bad, because my hammer was not hitting him and he was still taking damage from it. It's not like as big as I would want, obviously loving AoE, but it's actually pretty solid. So if I ever have a group of enemies around me, which right now they're not really gathering around me at all. Does this break shields too, I wonder? It doesn't. Obviously I can just read the description, but I'm not so sure if it would. God, the fucking shield guys are annoying as fuck, man. This is the Odin Force that doesn't drain unless I get hit. I just get the massive damage boost.
Anyone else? The imposter
It's like a Natalia swing, basically.
You poor fools! Don't listen to his lies!
You were right about the bridge. Damn it!
I believe Master Odinson is referring to the Bifrost.
Without the power of Heimdall, their device will tear apart the very fabric of reality.
And it's even worse than I thought.
Now, the fate of the universe hangs in the balance.
You see a little bit of downside. If they're being pushed backwards, they're gonna miss a lot of the attacks, but still, that's gonna be a really good damage dealer. Who's here? Oh, I didn't see him. Well, bye-bye.
Rest now, Mjolnir.
Yes.
Aim has arrived.
Okay. Or artificial Bifrost.
Open the Bifrost! The bridge is almost open!
I was gonna say, I was like, I can take him down. So here's gonna be a test.
You fall to the
They do interrupt you. See, that's gonna be the downside of that. Zap. Let's just stress this. I got a hole. Ah.
If you truly worship Asgard, then hear me! I am Thor, Odin! Stop this madness!
The false god appears, as was foretold! Do not be fooled!
Nice. Hey, I actually had some people drop heroic orbs finally. You gotta grow when I do this, guys.
Logan! Destroy him! Do not allow him to disrupt the bridge!
They're getting mad. That's a good sign.
Oh god, my health. Frozen and tapping, thank you. Okay.
It is done, sir. Their bridge is no more.
That is and more.
Imposter! Show yourself! You claim to speak for me. Where are you now? You have gone unchallenged too long. Know this. I am Thor, god of thunder, and your evil will darken Midgard no more! Brother.
As expected. Obviously Loki. Alright, well that's good. We didn't have to like level up or anything.
Just because
And
they
that was
failed
just full
this time
chain.
doesn't mean they won't try again. I am to blame. I thought I could lay down the hammer. But in my absence, this evil took root.
Well, we did save the universe. So I'm glad you came back.
As am I, brave Natasha. As am I.
So again, what's really exciting about this is, in terms of perks, it's like the only character whose signature move I use. So the fact that we just got increased stun damage from signature attacks, that can actually be useful. I lose some might, but I think it's worth it. Switch. Not lock. Dude, the menu is super laggy today. I'm hitting the button multiple times before it registers. Hitting an enemy with range crit, nah. Hitting an enemy with range crit, no. That gives me, might, but I'd rather keep the shock. I can get rid of that now because I see how much I like that. Alright, and we got an outfit, so we completed his chain. Obviously, I won't see it in action right now. It's... Well, we don't have to see it. It's just him without a helmet, which is very disappointing. Okay, I guess it does remove the arm thingies, too. But still, it's pretty disappointing. We'll keep the one we have on, because it's not much of a difference. Alright, that's his chain complete, and he's at least level 12. You know, it's better than what he was before. I'd prefer him to be... Yeah, once he hits 15, it'll be a bit better. Let's see, we continue this way. Pick at the missions we have available to us, but otherwise, might just start doing some cap stuff now. Again, for Hulk's mission chain, Still have to complete the campaign. Same thing with her. We tried that and couldn't get hers done. We obviously haven't done Cap's yet. We gotta do Cap next. And that's it for the main stuff. Yeah. It's obviously main story. We're still doing that thing. Okay. Hey, we got, well, Dreadbots, wherever they are. Might complete that, though, since this is the early stream. We still have an hour and a half, although I'll be taking a lunch break at some point. So let's see what we have from here, and we can decide who we do it with. If we do Cap stuff, obviously we can be Cap. If not, I would like to push Thor to 15. Okay, we got new missions. Okay. Communication Nexus. Okay, so these are the ones that we need to do. Our town. Both of them. Alright. So let's get this done and hope that we get the thing to spawn, because otherwise we can get Cap stuff done too. And it's going to be a matter of getting these other missions done. It's not so much the character I'm playing as, but everyone around us too.
Recent intel suggests AIM is running further illicit projects in Venture Ridge. I suggest we pay the town a visit to disrupt them, and remind Monica the Avengers are a force to be reckoned with. I'm scanning the area and will feed you prime areas to target. Stand by.
What's the enemy's name anyway? Just so that I'm fighting them. Not that I can like do anything about it. Prime Synthroid. So we need them to be here, which apparently they're supposed to be here, but then we need the RNG drop from them.
Disable the nearby hypercircuit station.
Oh, there's so much fucking gear here. Okay. So this should be good for getting him geared up. Then we can focus on being Cap. Awesome.
There is a chest with gear close by.
So good. What's his left? No one? Alright, because each will be the same spot usually. Someone must be good, they're still shooting. So they usually do this slowdown thing when enemies are defeated. Enemies are tagged. He's still shooting. Oh, there's a guy.
That does it, folks.
Alright. Down here.
I have marked the station's location on your HUD.
Over there, so actually I'm gonna go this way first.
The hypercircuit station is not far. One of our resistance allies is close by and could use some help.
In here. Let's see. Back this
Enemy
way.
forces
Yes.
will no doubt be protecting the station.
Land. Go. Hell yeah. Definitely see the used to have that move where he slams to the ground because I'm gonna want to do that on locks. I'm in the air when I don't mean to be. That's a little derpy. Here, like I didn't fly there. I just jumped in the air to get down there. So you can't walk off the ledge for some reason. I'm not sure if yellow is crits, because if so, I'm critting all the fucking time. With that signature combo. I have no clue if that's what it is, though. It kind of makes sense. Like, what else would yellow be? I guess red could be crits, but I feel like red would be, like, weak spot, like headshots. That's Iron Man. I put Iron Man in that, like, silver suit, since we haven't really seen it other than the very beginning, but I keep confusing him for the enemy now. Just 3.
Make for the station.
15 entering. Like a good guy. Nothing tagged here. Look. Damn, okay.
Nice work. Looks clear for now.
There's a shield. I was wondering what that beeping was. You know, I'm trying to do like 7 things at once here. It's a shield bunker. Oh, this place, okay.
There's a shield cache near to you.
Shield, it seems.
Alright. Plenty of chests down here. This is great. I don't know if we'll hit 15, which is what I really want, but in the very least we're going to get plenty of gear. Now, whether it's good, we don't know. But we'll have the option. Or we'll have the RNG of potentially getting good gear. Many, many, many chances. I already have 2 decent ones, since, again, signature move. One's giving the extra damage and AoE shock. Or arcing shock. The other one's giving more stun damage. Okay. I don't think there were any chests lying around first time we came down here. Maybe I could look. book. Wasn't sure if it's a comic book or whatever. Alright, makes sense. We'll rescue this person.
This will take but moments.
That in a minute. Let's go first because they should be right over here. Alright. Dude, this is insane, because these guys are tanky as fuck, obviously. That combo just did 25% of his health. Oh my god. Again, I'm assuming that it's critting, which means I can also make crit gear, get crit gear and actually functionally use it. So those are like the two things I would want then: is signature move and one crit. Now, obviously, with intrinsic builds, things that like you would help with intrinsic would be nice too. But I'm seeing if what I'm seeing is what I think it is. Signature and crits are really nice for gear perks.
That did it. Theo, work your magic.
You're safe now.
Throws him off the roof. Okay, everyone down. Yep. Down here. We got at least two more over here.
We shall prevail.
There is a special enemy unit close to your location. They may drop something useful.
I
in
do need
defeat.
the prime symbol. Is that this guy, hopefully? Land, damn you! God damn. Nope, it's an XL, obviously. Fuck. Alright, let me just Bifrost. That gives me health, but also... God, I thought that gave me health. I guess not. Oh my god. Use all my shit, but got it.
Nice work.
I still don't think we got the main story enemy to spawn here yet. This is really the reason we're doing this. I haven't been paying attention to enemy types. Like, I can't fucking read that while I'm fighting and try not to die. But, I don't know. They wouldn't update it for us anywhere. Oh, I guess they would here. No, because that's not even the mission. Like, it's not telling you, like, the actual things you gotta collect. Pretty shitty. I mean, eventually we'll get it. least we're getting other stuff done. So I'm not just like farming these missions. There's actually a reason I'm doing this mission. To get gear. Otherwise we're doing store stuff, doing cap stuff, so I mean at least for now it's not just repeating missions for the sake of trying to progress the story, but there's definitely a possibility that's going to be the case, which is just not fun design for me. So there's one last tagged thing for now. I think we're pretty much lives on map, so should be showing everything if there's anything else here. Over here. Not a cave with like loot in it. Yeah, it's only showing that one. Okay.
There is a chest with special resources close to your location.
They do not stand a chance. We shall prevail.
Alright, let's take a look at all the shit we got. This menu. Right now, I'm only having this on because it gives me a bunch of might. Otherwise, you know, getting things like the heroic or other things would be nice. Thank you for the follow, Lunar. Appreciate that. Heroic ultimate, nice. Graviton, assault, cryo, support. So we have all three types of abilities. So cryo and cryo, same. So I'll keep that one. Yeah, the only one I have on right now is for the sake of a might. Otherwise, if I had to pick, I'd probably want the assault one, to be honest. Now, if I swap it right now, I'd lose a ton of might, but I would get some health, which would be nice, to be honest. No, for now, I'll put that on and we'll see if I notice a difference. At least that's going to get my assault up. Who knows, maybe some of these will give me some might and stuff. Power attacks. That gives me might, but I do lose the stun damage that I like. At the same time, it's already doing a lot of stun damage anyways. I'm going to switch it and hold on to that gear for now. That's just to replace some of the might that I swapped out. Let's see here. Taking damage for intrinsic or perfect dodge for explosion. That gives me a bunch of other stats too. Parrying intrinsic, no. Perfect evade, anti-gravity. Taking damage, damage buff. Perfect evade, defense. Alright, so do I get these stat increases? Again, taking damage, it's going to proc more often than perfect dodge, just because I'm not dodging. I'll hold on to it, but not switch. Okay, pinning, it's just, the percent goes down, but other stats go up, so that's just a nice swap I'd gladly make. And this... That gives me shocks. I don't see me replacing that. Although, damn, this gives me so much might. And, you know what? I'm going to switch it for now and hold on to the other thing. Because, again, when I'm doing this combo, I'm assuming I'm critting in that. Because that's what the yellow would mean. So not only would I be doing more damage because of the might, but then I should be proccing the heroic charge. Ooh, we can also hold that for gamma radiation. Because I don't need the shock. If I'm already doing shock, I can do this to do shock and gamma at the same time. Hell yeah. So for now, I'm going to switch this and see if this... Because this will show me if I'm actually critting or not, because I'll be able to see a thing pop up with a heroic charge burst. Because that would be really fucking nice. Alright, again, we're not gonna get to 15 at all. At least we got some gear. Not like I can make the AI use his signature move often, but still.
Destroy the station's power cord.
Let's see if it procs. Yep, that's what's happening. I'm critting all the time. So if I get any kind of crit gear, I'm guaranteed to crit. So I can use my heroics. Not a lot, because obviously they have to actually respawn. But still, it's gonna boost the charge a little bit. Okay, he's taunting. Let's just see how much it actually charges it with the boost. So there. Not bad, obviously. It charges it some. A whole lot. But enough.
You destroyed the power core.
Let's see land. I see the charge. I think that's gear below me that I'm seeing, so I want to pick that up. I'm not sure if it would actually give it to me if I end the mission without picking it up. Oh, wait, where's it? Oh, here's the blue. Alright, well, again, Thor got some good gear recently. This should end it, so I can just go all out for funsies. Something good there. Okay. Wait, did all my shit recharge that quick? No. Oh. I didn't even press that button. Yeah. That's right, just look and see. It's hard when everyone else is fighting too. Who's left?
That does it, folks.
Doesn't do it because we haven't secured the area yet. Oh, we're supposed to go in here? No, it says secure the area, which means there's an enemy somewhere. There he is. Thinks he's so cool. Doesn't get it from me.
Nice work. Clear for now.
That didn't end it. Okay. What's next? Use the hyper circuit. Above? It's open now? Oh, it's open now. Okay. Obviously the AI is hard to like program in games like this, but I find it really weird that like whenever I'm playing a tanky character like Hulk or Thor, where I want to be the one fighting most of the people myself, I find my allies are always there fighting with me, which is stealing my kills, push them away, etc. But when I'm playing someone like Kamala, or especially like Black Widow especially, she pulls all the aggro and no one there supports her. It's very weird. Like, I'm sure it's just random, but like it feels like they're doing the opposite of what they should. Let the tanks fight on their own, but help out the squishy characters. It like happens the exact opposite way. Yeah, here we go. These guys are teleporting all over. What the fuck is happening? Awesome. Just get this. See how far it goes. That goes far, so not only is it a wide attack, it's a very far attack. Good. Alright, full health thing, what is that? Alright, let's look around before we continue. You see there's buttons. Tag chest is back there. I thought there were two. Oh. Is it below me? Below me. Okay. We have a button here. A button here. I saw. The other ones. God, the ping. It takes 30 seconds for it to fucking work again. Where the hell are the other ones at? Alright, whatever. I can't rely on the ping. The ping sucks. Here. I gotta find them all on my own then. Alright. Then what 3 of them are. Where's the last one? Here. Okay, so I can get all 4 now. Alright. We're all blocked off. Where was the other one at? Here. Okay, so you gotta get this first. And then that is gonna what? Let me get the one down below? I don't even know what opened. I have no idea what opened. I mean, the wire's leading this way. And ping doesn't work. Gotta wait. Wait. There. I don't even see the wires. Where does this connect? Unless I was supposed to do this to progress the main path. Oh well, I mean... nothing else I could do. Alright, this you can break through here. Good. Okay, there's like nothing back here. Yeah, I have no idea what that opened. Assuming we're going down there, obviously. It must have opened this, I guess. There are no tag chests, and I would think the chest would be tagged if it... No, see, it couldn't have opened that. What the fuck did this open? I know, it's weird, the wires went back here. As if this would be opened. They all went back to here. Maybe it opened something down below. I don't know. We just gotta move on. Fuck it.
Destroy the turbines.
Nope. So it was whatever was down below, but I don't know how to get to it, so
AIM has
whatever.
sent forces to stop you.
I did everything right there, as far as I'm concerned. We should have gotten that. Wait. How did... What the fuck? The Mighty Thor mission chain complete? What the fuck? Didn't we already complete that? We completed that with that last mission. Oh well, I mean, I'm like... Okay, I got the reward for it. Unless we didn't complete it and there were still optional objectives, which just got organic. I guess that's true. That could have happened.
Well done.
But again, I actually want to wait, see if I get that. I gotta remember the whole reason we're here for a specific enemy to see if it spawns. I don't know if we fought it already or not, but I would assume not. Prime Synthoid. It did spawn in the other mission where it was supposed to be spawned in. It's always dumb to lock main story out of RNG. Thor just has no way to heal. That's why one of his great things is healing through the Bifrost attack, at least. Yeah, I need someone with enough health that I can stun them and take down. Not him. Who's back there? You, perfect. Did Hulk just steal my fucking takedown? No, good. He pushed him away from me. Found his health over. Alright, that's everyone defeated, and we did not, as far as I tell, see the enemy.
You disabled a turbine.
Good mornings. Still not seeing the, we got normal synthoids, not prime synthoids. And they intentionally just wait to see if it spawns in. I feel like it won't. Okay, I am not getting this 50% chance of getting heroic orb drops. We just killed... I don't even know how many enemies that were there. At least 6 enemies. Enemies defeated while that is active. 50% chance to drop heroic orb. That's not dropping. This has to be bugged. Because I've never seen it drop yet. Now granted, most other times you only killed like 3 or 4 enemies. This time I know for a fact we killed like 6. They were all affected by it while it was active. I didn't get a single drop. That sucks. Here's one from Hulk, at least. Unless, I guess the... You know what? With the way they're flung, okay, maybe these are it, and this would work out. But I guess I can't say for sure that's bugged. So that might have been it, but I'm pretty sure that was Hulk, because I thought he roared back there. Maybe not, though. That could have been it. I'm definitely not seeing it. Like, 50% is a pretty high chance, and I just haven't been seeing it. Exos.
Turbine destroyed.
Alright, so we're taking our time, make sure we kill all the enemies. I'm still not seeing that. I'm gonna spawn for this one. Alright, get it.
The generator is no longer functional.
Is there another objective?
If you can gain control of AIM's network temporarily,
14, dude. We're so
I
close
can
to
infiltrate
15.
their security system.
I don't think we'll get it. Okay, good. So maybe this is going down now. Potentially see what we might have unlocked with the button pushes.
AIM will attempt to initiate a shutdown protocol if they gain access to the terminals. You cannot let them.
How do I get to that chest? How the fuck did you get to that chest? Oh well, I guess we're not getting it. Nope, that's not the guy I was going after.
AIM has initiated their shutdown protocol.
That's what happens when you don't go after that guy.
Beginning infiltration. That helps. Thank you.
Do not return.
And please, good God.
AIM security system.
I will weaken.
Help. Nope, come on.
AIM has initiated their shutdown protocol. Beginning infiltration. Let's access that system. The shutdown protocol is progressing.
A bunch of different synthoids, but not the one I need, Prime Synthoid.
Oh, is it getting hot in here? I'm inside AIM security system. AIM has initiated their shutdown protocol.
Now you
The shutdown protocol is progressing.
I can't get out of this, and my companions aren't doing shit. For some weird reason.
Thank you.
I have no idea what the companions are doing right now. I'm doing literally everything. Fighting all the enemies, going to every single point. I don't even know if I have companions at this point. There's Hulk right there.
I've reached AIM security network.
Okay, that was rough. And I don't remember seeing the fucking enemy that's supposed to be in this fucking mission. Progress the story.
I'm so proud of me.
Nice work. Venture Ridge's projects are all offline. For now.
You were so close to 15. Oh well. Time for cap stuff. What's the one we have here? Nothing. So we can just get flat upgrades. Quick chance combo finisher. Sprint dodge. Damn, none of this stuff increases might. Fuck, dude. They all lower might by 6%. In terms of stats, if I wanted to increase, I'd take that for the health and armor. Chance of defeating enemies grants intrinsic burst. That's actually pretty nice. Every 3 enemies gives us intrinsic. Make that swap. Yeah. Okay. Dude, this fucking UI today. 4 clicks for that one. 1, 2, okay. What the fuck is happening? We can go ahead and upgrade this to get that. Okay. Now this would be a stat boost, but again, the other one's gonna proc way more often. And hold out. Pinned enemies take shock damage. No, I'd rather get that damage buff. Alright. So this is proccing pretty often. But would I rather get the gamma damage? And now we'll hold out. It's weird. I don't remember seeing in the game here anything. I mean, maybe from the first stream, which was months ago, I don't remember telling you about elements. But again, I swear it was either in the demo or maybe the first stream where they told me about how putting 2 elements on an enemy gives you like a significant damage boost. So I will go ahead and try this gamma, although we're not playing Thor anymore. But hey. Alright. Dude, again, I'm pressing X like 5 times. We'll be taking a lunch break soon. Hopefully that fixes these issues. Oh, good. We did complete the main story there. Perfect. Because now it's time to transition to Cap. Question is, do I do the main story now, or do I do a quick Cap thing and eat lunch? I think we'll do a quick Cap thing, because I don't know how long the main story is going to take. This might be the last mission. I don't think so, but by the wording of it, seems like it is. So yeah, we'll wait till after lunch. So let's quickly check out Cap. We can do his training here. I can talk about the build, at least looking at the skill tree of what I had planned out here after we do this stuff.
I hope you're not too rusty, Captain. It has been a while after all.
Cap has 2 very unique things about him. Okay, so here's one unique thing about him. His intrinsic is the fact that he can block attacks with his shield. And by block attacks, I mean 100% block an attack. Take no damage from an attack. So by holding R2, he puts his shield up and he blocks it. It says you can also parry, which makes sense. Yes, you can straight up block attacks. Just give him a block out. There. Just to see. Air juggle. Launch enemies in the air using triangle, 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 and press X to jump. Continue attacking. Damn, he only has 2 attacks in the air? Oh, and that's when he... Yeah, you only have 2. The triangle one is when he dives to the ground. Okay. How they cry. So L1, enemies in proximity are marked. They take more damage. Okay, that's his support ability. What are they marked for? Forever? I don't see an icon. Oh, is there that kind of button? There is. Let me just stall for a second. Do they stay marked forever? No. Okay.
I stand corrected. Not rusty at all. This might be more your speed, Captain.
Alright, so there are a few things to look at really quick, and then, you know, we can also do other stuff. 3 or more with a single power attack. I thought I just did that, but I guess not. Block incoming, so that's easy enough. Oh, that's right, this stuff ends in 44 minutes. Okay. So either farm it right now. I think we can farm it right now, to be honest. Drop zones, downs, easy. So the weeklies are easy. These ones are easy too, it's just I gotta get them done quick. Next is this. Finishers, takedowns, Brooklyn Brawler. Okay. Those should happen organically anyways. And again, we have 12 days to do it. So that's nothing I have to focus on, really. That's nice. And then this one we have to figure out after we do the main mission. So I should be getting block attacks and hitting multiple people with this. And then I guess I can... So the other thing unique to him, again, one thing is the fact that he can block damage outright. The other unique thing is kind of like Thor's hammer. His range, you can do quickly, so you don't have to aim it like a gun, like Iron Man or Black Widow or whatever. So you can do that really quickly. And obviously, as everyone knows with Cap, his shield can rebound to multiple targets and all that. So I will be playing him as a or as a melee character, punching people, but I will be incorporating the shield throw, at least based on the skill tree. We'll see how it feels. And actually, the skills I'm going to be getting are pretty much all the range skills. So, you know, again, the way I'm going to play him is I'm going to be up close. I guess rather than saying melee, I'll say I'm going to be up close. But, you know, if all pans out the way it looks like it, I'll actually be doing a lot of, like, you know, shield throws and punches. So he's going to be a very unique character where he can block, he can tank, but he's going to be using, like, all of his shit. So it's going to be very interesting because, again, that's a lot of points to spend. So that's why I got to test it out, see how it feels. But, yeah, let's see what he has just by default. His basic combo. That combo, which is like 2. Assault. The dash. Combo. Hold that. This is the one I gotta hit 3 people with. Damn, is there an upgrade to that? It is. Solid dive. This is his first throw, but he actually has like 2 or 3 different ways where you can modify his throws, and I'm actually kind of confused by them. It's just a matter of when you press the button, but I don't know what the difference would be. So obviously the first upgrade is just throw it, you have that. This upgrade allows you to hit 3 different enemies with it, okay. But from there are 2 different ways you can, you know, continue. So after you throw the shield, you press R2 as soon as it returns to you, and you kick it. Okay? So you throw the shield, as soon as it comes back to you, you kick it. Or you throw the shield, and then once you grab it, you throw it again. Now, I don't know, like, these two, like, seem functionally the same. Like, looking at the damage, high damage, high impact, medium stun. High damage, medium impact, medium stun. So, like, why would I take this over that? I guess it's if you mistime it. If you think of it like a parry, this is essentially a parry where, like, as soon as it reaches you, you gotta hit it back. Whereas this is if you miss the parry and you, like, you know, block later, you throw it again. But, like, I'm a little bit confused as to why there's 2 different moves where you, like, throw it a second time. Like, I don't know situationally where I would use this, because, like, to me, this seems all around worse. Not by a lot, but just by looking at the numbers, the values there. The impact is medium versus high. Like, I don't really see the difference. Now, granted, this says that the finisher does significant damage. So you can't really illustrate that in just saying high damage. But, like, I don't know. So we'll have to see in the long term. But, yeah, again, it seems like, you know, you could be mixing and matching this shit in the middle of combat. So we'll touch on that once I start doing the skill tree. But again, I gotta do power attack to 3 enemies. If I can get these 3 grouped up. They're not really grouping up for me. They're just staying enough apart to not be hit by it. Because they're assholes. Come on. Why is there always one that's just backing up instead of coming to me? Like that. Like, one just goes behind me. Like, what the fuck? How are you gonna hit me when you're behind me? Alright, so I'm probably not gonna get this weekly or daily one, because that's just too stupid. That's actually... What the fuck? I'm supposed to hit 3 people at once with that move? That's impossible. Okay, so I'm not even going to try for that. So we can just block melee attacks really quick, just to get this done. I don't care if I die, we can just retry this. I'm not trying to parry it either, I'm just trying to block it. Oops, and I accidentally parried. So the parry window is really big with Cap. Okay, how is that a parry? I'm blocking so early, so yeah, his parry window is insanely big. Good. We need like 22 or so more, and I've kind of gotten most of them already. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be really interesting. Again, just being able to block shit and throw shields. Like, I don't even know if I'm focusing on something, what do I focus on? That's why I gotta play him. Like, I feel like the blocking is... Everything about him is unique, but blocking might be like the most unique aspect. Alright, 7 more.
Your speed, Captain.
Which would mean either upgrading, like, you know, parry and shit, or building towards intrinsic. I don't know if the parries are counting as blocks. I'm not trying to parry. So I can keep the block up, but then I don't, like, get my intrinsic back. So I could wait for it to build up and then just go and block. Gotta stand here, because we needed 7. I've gotten at least 3. I don't know if the parries counted. They did count. Okay, perfect. Now, we fucked them up. Wow. So it's still just... Yeah, that's nice. I just gotta get in the habit of blocking. And this actually might make me, like, parry on other characters, getting used to pressing the button. And that's the thing, like, you know, if I, and I know it's not going to be the case, but if I actually enjoyed this game and I, you know, played it long-term, like, again, think like an MMO, long-term, first of all, I'd have to pick one character to play as, because it is cool that I'm playing all these characters and generally knowing the idea, but obviously if you're playing whatever it is with the expansion and all that, like 8 different people, you're going to forget, like, the intricacies and all that. Muscle memory is just not going to be there. But there's so much, again, like... all these perks with like parrying and perfect dodging, which are obvious and basic, I'm just not doing because it's just, there's so much going on of remembering combos and shit. But if I start blocking with him, it really would like probably reinforce me to start parrying with other people since it's the same button press. And with him it's the safest because again you can block any attack. Even those red ones. It's based on the description, that's what it said. So it'd get you like a little too like in the mood of pressing R2, but still it's better than never pressing it like I'm doing. Alright. How the hell are you supposed to hit multiple people with that move? I can barely hit 2 people, let alone, what is it, 3 or 5? No, 3. But still, like, they have to be literally just on top of each other. Even the upgrade, I mean, it's just a follow-up where you uppercut. There's no way to hit multiple people with that. This is probably where they want you to be blocking all the time. Get fucked. Alright. Definitely like him more than Thor so far.
It is so good to see you in your element, Captain.
Mainly because of Thor's flying thing. I just don't like flying in these games, and it's better than Iron Man. But like when I'm jumping with Thor, he just, when you jump, you start to fly. And I press X to land, and half the time it doesn't fucking land. And I press square to like lunge at an enemy. Oh, but you can't lunge at the enemy unless you press L3 first. Like there's so many minor things. It's like, fuck. So I like him more than Thor. Obviously, I like Kamala the most, but we'll see. He will compete with Kamala. And Black Widow. Like there's just so many. Like it, pretty much everyone but Iron Man, which is fine. Iron Man's not bad, obviously, but like everyone else I like more than that. Let's see. I might do his mission. Let's see. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Alright. So again, I don't need to farm his objectives here, because that's just going to happen organically. Let's see if we can get his mission done, because I remember Thor's being relatively quick. Then we can take a lunch break. Then when we get back, we can go do the main story. Potentially, although, you know what, again, I might... No, we won't do the main story immediately. I'll get more gear for him, and then we'll do the main story. Alright, Cap. Here. Aims tight grip on World Comm, making it difficult for the Resistance to coordinate movements. Commander Hill asks Captain America to destroy the main comm satellite. Alright. Make sure to pick up the faction quest too when we get back.
Commander Hill, AIM's been spreading their lies about the Resistance for way too long. It has to stop. It's time we replace their poisonous lies with the truth.
But their satellite array is vast. As long as that network is in place, they'll control the narrative.
Jarvis has identified several AIM satellite hubs that control their communications.
I see what you're thinking. If we can take one out, their network would collapse. At least for a few hours.
We'd be able to send messages to the entire Resistance.
Temporarily. So we'll have to make every word we broadcast count.
We don't have any weapons strong enough to take out a satellite, so what's the play?
The satellite is connected to Earth by a massive space elevator. That's how we'll get up there.
The first thing you'll have to do is acquire the launch code for this space elevator.
Damn, no Hulk.
That'll be risky.
It'll be worth it, Hill. The Resistance is still fragile. We need a way to organize our forces. Open lines of communications will be critical.
I assume you know where to find a set of codes?
Jarvis did some digging. A local AIM base commander has some, so we're gonna pay them a visit. All right, let's go get those launch codes.
Lots and lots of stuff here. Good. It's gonna be very interesting, like how I spend my points in the order. Okay, he can double jump. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Really? Nothing up here? I mean, there's this stuff, but no chests.
How you doing?
Good, fine.
Oh.
Okay, maybe a little.
Perfect. This one, that one, then go over there. Try to avoid that middle section. But seeing as this is a, you know, longer mission here, I assume we're not gonna just do one objective and be done.
You think right.
Calm down, guys. You don't need to hurry. Not make that jump, so don't even try.
Let's take these guys down.
Those two are together.
There is a chest with gear close by.
Cap, we need those launch codes.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Great job.
there no turret? Oh yeah, they're up there. It's not as strong as other ranged weapons. That's okay though. You're gonna be getting everyone else can one-shot those things. I'm trying to work on getting the kills with my combo in there, but it's not that important. Yeah, and that and takedown just happen organically, like that right there. We have 12 days to do it, so it's no problem for this. Unlike things like, you know, Thor's kill people while you're in the air with a range attack. Like, it's always nice when there's just natural things I'd be doing anyways. Enemy somewhere. Him. Bam, right in the head. I think he's a slow-mo, so there's more enemies somewhere, probably. They count like the turrets as enemies, we'll see.
Aim unit spotted.
Alright. I guess that is it. I don't hear anyone else fighting. I guess we should look at his what his abilities are, since I didn't see what they were yet, except for the support one. Alright, so obviously, again, this is the support one where it taunts enemies, makes them take more damage. I know one of the upgrades is, like, the one I'm taking, it reduces, so eventually this will, like, debuff the enemies and buff us. So we take less damage, they take more damage. So that's just going to be a nice AoE support. This Steamroller, just an obvious shield throw. Targets 4 people, massive force, ricochets. I know the upgrade gets up to 8 people. So it's just, again, shield throw. Cool. And then Brooklyn Brawler, I would assume is just a massive buff. He slams to the ground. It says stops enemies in their tracks. So it probably stuns them for a half a second. Let me look at the video. I do see it broke their shields. Yeah, it did not stun them for long. I mean, the guy's off camera, but you can tell he's not stunned for long, so who cares about the stun part? But okay, slam the ground, and you get more damage, more defense, and a specific combo. Oh, that's awesome, then. So he's not throwing a shield there. That's actually a new combo when you're in Brooklyn Brawler mode. And that combo looks dope. Oh, yeah, man, that'd be such a cool fucking combo. Makes sense they saved it for the ultimate. So again, that's just an all-out, you know, offense-defense bonus with cool combo. Alright. So that's those 3. Again, we'll go through the upgrades when I actually do them. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's get this over with.
Nope, I don't want to fight these guys next to me.
We got this.
1, 2, 3. Do you have a dash attack? No, it's just a running attack. It's just so quick it felt like a dash attack. Alright, so we're ignoring this for now. We go all the way over there. We're loud. That's kind of far. No, it's nothing.
Look for a chest containing special resources nearby.
So he only has 2 attacks in the air. take damage as well. Here, he's stuck. He's over there. We'll get that last on the way back. Just that for now. What's tagged? Oh wait. Going back here? Alright, we got that. Oh, that's the ones next to it. Okay. And there's one here. I knew there was a second one here. Okay. You make that jump? Nope. Okay. Oh man, so I think I can't get that without being a flying character. Wait, isn't this Cap's mission though? Wait a minute. This is Cap's mission. Maybe I can make this jump here. Let's see. We are closer than the other way. Nope. What the fuck? Alright, oh well. Hey, that's weird. Yeah, we're definitely in Cap's story mission, so why the fuck would they put something I can't get? Oh well. Okay, we're not going over there yet.
Watch out!
I am gonna die, so I really need a healing thingy. Can't anyone else pull the aggro since they're not shooting this at all? Make me pull the aggro and do all the attacks.
The one in the central area, yes.
Let's get his attention.
We have no one that can hack this. So only Black Widow can hack that. Thought maybe Thor would be able to like use his electricity. Oh well. I have no health. I can't fucking fight this guy. I'm gonna get downed. Oh well. Another option, obviously. And there's chests in here. Let's see if we oh, it's not blocked. Alright, I thought maybe we come back here. And we still might come back here with the quest. Is there going to be any healing container in here? Oh, one shot. There and there. This is going pretty far back. I feel like we're supposed to come here later, but again, who cares? I'll just do it now and we can rush through this afterwards. Good. There are no healing containers. So I gotta get a takedown without being hit like once. Oh, healing. Nope, that's not healing. God damn it. There are always healing containers like everywhere. I need one. I'm gonna go up there for those fragments. Alright, and the last one tagged is over here. Then we can go back for all that stuff. Yep. Alright.
A shield ally is in trouble nearby and needs your help.
Back there. Finally healing right before I die. Okay. These guys are easy to farm this healing with the combo. Not this guy though. Guys, and they're gonna steal my kill anyway. Alright. Well, I was gonna get the combo finisher in the air. Yeah, that didn't count. I think they stole my kill. Well. Where exactly is the, just that guy? Okay. Okay. Before my teammates come up, steal my kill. No! Okay, did kill him before. Oh, this guy has to hit the air a bit. Damn, alright. Get closer! Oh, dude! Alright, whatever. I was trying to get the fucking combo. Do 4 punches in the air and then the one to hit it. Alright, you have full health, hopefully? Good. Good. There's like someone below me, oh well. I do love that his first strong attack is a lunge. That'd be very useful in combat.
That did it. Theo, work your magic.
Alright, so there's one more tag thing back there, but there can be some untagged chests. We'll do a quick look. Not all too concerned with it, as always, just a little bit here. That sound about. We're definitely coming here for the story. Okay. Which wall running. Alright. Back there, maybe? Might be a chest back there. Seems like a prime location for it. Keys. Maybe right here. We were up there. No, I wasn't.
Nice work.
Not seeing any. Okay. Alright, let's go back. So we got a tough enemy to fight. And then the chest right next to that. I can't get that one for some weird reason. Yeah, it's very odd. Like, the only way to play this mission is playing as Captain America. Oh, can I ping it? I only did that one other time because I was playing as, who was like Black Widow or someone who couldn't use the power attack to break through a glass, and I pinged it and someone else did it. So how do I ping again? Especially when it's that far away. I don't know if I can ping it from that far away. Oh, wait, there we go. That stuff up there? I'm guessing? But how do I can't jump that high either. Is there more up here that I keep jumping from? No. See, so like Black Widow will be able to swing across that. Other people will be able to fly across that. Yeah, I can't ping it. Oh well, that's fine. Just one chest. Take my anger out on this guy. I was trying not to fight that. That's alright. It's not gonna matter. Ah, one attack away from getting it. It's fine. Alright, try to aggro just the tough guy over here before we get that whole base. Good. Sees us. Coming to me. What if I go up here? I can't ping that either. Oh, come on, buddy. I thought you saw me. You had red. Oh well, I guess we'll go in there. Fuck it. Turret's down, so no one else will. These guys won't be down in one finisher, so I gotta weaken them. Oh, what the fuck?
Hey! Where did this thing come from?
Oh, that's Thor. I was like, what is that? Why are you guys using your ultimates right now? It's so fucking weird. How is it I'm pulling the aggro from that guy, but not from the guy I'm fighting? Thank you, Thor, for doing your job as a tank.
Good work. Extracting the launch codes now. Not quite. The elevator is controlled by a multi-point authentication system powered by 3 junction boxes. Jarvis will need control of them to fake the authentication to get you inside.
These enemies. Guys won't go down, so I gotta do it again. They don't steal my kill, which I think they just did. Again. The air. Oh. If I didn't hit the air, you would have died anyway, so.
You should expect heavy resistance at the transport center.
Alright, so I think there's still one more chest to get. Maybe it was just that tough guy. Let's see for a sec. No, there is a chest right there. Oh no, that's one. So those two we can't get. Never mind.
Before they shut the thing down entirely.
All right, well we'll do a quick peek at our gear before we progress. Let's see. Something like that. It needs to have perks, so that is just a nice flat upgrade. Do it this way first. No perk on this. Taking damage for intrinsic. Perfect evade, anti-missile. So he would definitely be someone if I get parry perks. That would work out really well for. Heavy combo finisher for damage buff, or just flat increases. Get the damage buff. All right. Come on. Tag that one too, please. Oops. So fucking laggy today. Alright.
We can't let them shut down the elevator.
How many... I gotta figure out the plan of how we're gonna build towards this, but I do feel like getting Ricochet Throw is gonna be extremely important. If only because I can then just take this. Because I can just quickly throw it and hit it back. So I think everything I wrote down is in this tree. Ricochet, Shield Kick. Eventually these two. There's one more I wrote down somewhere. Oh, Rebounder, so I can parry things back at people. This is upgrading the parries, which again, I might actually be doing quite a bit with him. Intrinsic stuff. A quick look at some of this. Like, all these are really good. Oh, that's the other thing too. Not only does he have like the shield throw and the blocks, but he has 2 different buffs he can give himself while blocking. If he presses a certain button, he either gives himself like a defensive buff or I think an offensive buff. So Cap is like really, really diverse of what he can do. Be a matter of figuring out like how I want to spend these points. I probably will take the dash attacks again for everyone. It's always good to get. I'd rather have that kick one because it looks really fun. That's a good way to break shields. I don't think he has something to break shields right now. Well, I guess holding the triangle will. Yeah, breaks block. I guess that's still fine. A little slower than this, but this, seeing as this is 2 attack, I guess it's the same speed. So I'd say the dash attack, and then from there, I figure out the order. So we'll get the sprint here. Torpedo kick. Only downside is it pushes him away, but unlike other characters, he has the shield that he can just chuck at people, so... Bam. From there... Yeah, I'm tempted to get shield kick. Although this is based off a ricochet throw, so you have to charge it, but it shouldn't take all too long to charge it. As much as like parrying projectiles, I think this would be better. Yeah, fuck it. Take that. Alright. I'll look at the upgrades for the skills too. See exactly. Again, I have written down which ones I want, but which ones do I want first? Alright, over here. 7 more of these. Gas will take a little bit longer. That's gonna be a good. Okay, so that was a. Yeah, takedown. So that was my combo. I'm gonna pause the game where I ran and did the dash attack and then followed up very quickly with the heavy attack. That did insane stun damage and it happened super quick. So that's gonna be a combo immediately. That's how I'm gonna start out fights, just running and going boom, followed by bam. And it's actually quicker than that. Like in combat, it was a lot quicker. Like I just did that just instinctively. It just happened so fucking quick, and it pretty much immediately took his stun all the way up there.
If they find out what we're headed for, they'll change the launch codes. Don't give them the time.
Yeah, I know.
Get access to the 3 junctions, keeping the security system locked down so Jarvis can get inside. AIM's gonna try to kick him out, so you'll need to keep their force at bay.
And try the combos here. Oh god. Okay, still gotta go.
The more junctions, the better. Keep at him.
Nope.
AIM's got control of
Damn,
a
they
junction.
died too
They're
quick.
trying to
It's
lock
okay.
out Jarvis.
Oh, I gotta actually focus on getting this stuff. I can't
Jarvis is gonna
fuck
start.
around here. Where is C? Above us.
You have to get AIM off those junctions.
I'm trying. Who the hell was that yelling? Must have been an enemy.
How's Jarvis doing, Commander?
The ones in he's spitting out seem promising, but we need to keep control of the junctions. AIM's got control of a junction. They're trying to lock out Jarvis.
Oh, I'm trying. It's just I'm the one who does everything. Farm the combo. Good. More of those. Perfect. Oh, did I not completely capture this? That's fine. That would be nice if Riot Bot could take him down by that too. see.
You have to get aim off those junctions.
Dude, that combo, it just happened so quickly. It's super important.
Aim's got control of a junction. They're trying to lock out Jarvis.
I get 2 of these here. Good. I might be able to finish this right now. Right. I no longer have to worry about getting that. Now I can just get takedowns. Which is where this will come in handy. Except the fact that it knocks them all the way
All security
over there.
locks on the elevator have been disabled. You're clear to go, Cap.
All right, this is it.
One super long elevator ride coming up.
All the loot. That was dropped up here that I can see. No, just heroic. It's funny that Kamala mentioned super long elevator ride. They're clearly talking about load times, which are no longer a thing on PS4.
Okay, I think that was all of them for the time being.
A warning, sir. This is going to be a rather rocky ride.
Everyone hold on!
Incredible.
No telling what kind of defenses this satellite has. We get in, set the place to self-destruct, and then get the hell out. Clear?
Crystal.
Alright, we leveled up, right? Let's just take a quick peek at these so I know the order. So, yeah, this is his nice buff. I'm getting point man. Taunts and okay, so this just makes it so we also take less damage. Okay. Threat control. Don't really care about that, so they're not too important. I mean, taunt man, I guess, if I really want like an oh shit, I need help type of thing. This one is a shield throw. Secret weapon gives you another charge of it. That's always nice. Vanguard charge. Every 2 enemies generates an orb. That might be a priority. Maybe. And then this one... Oh, okay, so this is like with Nat's stealth, where once people are at low health, she can take them down. Same thing with him here. So that would probably be relatively quick to get, but that's at level 10. The other one is Adrenaline Rush right here, which extends it. Alright, so if I really wanted to... For the time being, I don't really need the defense, but to be fair, Cap has no way of healing. I guess having like an... It's not like it heals him, but having a way to, like, you know... The problem is, it taunts the enemies, but it does give you defense. I think all of these, even the one that gives you the heroic orbs, like, that's going to be needed grades before I get that one first, too. Ooh. So I might actually... Again, I'm trying to think of the order of taking these perks. I might get the skills first, and then the specialties. And even then, the masteries I wrote down... Oh, there's only 3 of them, and they're not actually that bad. One of them I'd get for sure. I definitely want to save 1 point for masteries. Otherwise, the rest, I can focus on these things. Alright. Well, first things first, we'll get this so I can check out this move. I didn't realize I actually have to do the charge attack, but still, we'll see how much it is cool with in the middle of combat, you know, backing away from them. In fact, it's going to hit multiple people, so I gotta press R2 again. I guess we'll look at the gear since we're in this menu. It's giving me better shit, so why not? Oh, I lose a perk, though. I want that perk. Okay.
Just like always, Avengers!
Like that, my timing was off. Okay. So that's why you get the other one. Oh, actually, you can hit it early. Okay, so I can press R2 early.
fix redundancies, don't they?
They do. You gotta take everything down or that satellite will stay up.
Alright, this is a good spot to check out this new move then.
Standing by, Cap.
So all
As
you
soon
do
as you
is
take
tag
the
one
satellite
person.
out, we'll send out a message as wide as possible.
Oh my god, that hit so many people. It is hard to see when the shield's coming back though, because there's so much going on. But I just heard the shield bounce and hit like 4 or 5 different people. It does good damage. Oh! I didn't know you could do that. So I can put up my shield and just run into enemies. I just did that like accidentally, to be honest. Damn, again, Cap is by far the most, I don't want to say intricate, but like so many different things you can do. I guess intricate is the right word. Not necessarily complicated, but like, you know, again, there's so many different options and ways to play and things to do, and okay.
The communication array is beginning to fall apart. We're able to transmit to our outposts on the East Coast.
Yeah. Who the fuck is that adapter? It's really hard to get the timing down to press that back. So yeah, I am definitely seeing why I would take the other one for when I easily mispress the timing on that. There's just so much chaos, it's hard to fucking see. When I get hit, makes it fucking hard. There you go.
Communication hub compromised. Station
Get ready to broadcast.
Get out of there! Stop the blow!
We're going this way. Just run through that? Yes. Where are we going? How do we get out of here? I actually don't know how to get out of here. Oh, button. Oh god. What the fuck? How do I get out of here? I gotta hold the button in, I guess? Yeah, I guess I gotta stand on the button the whole time. I don't actually fucking know what to do here. I can't stand on the button the whole time. We can't go through that. Alright, I'm gonna die. So I see it open the door, but there's a bubble there. I can't go through. The fuck am I supposed to do? This is weird. I can't, like, I'm standing on the button, it's not like something else opens.
Get out of there! It's about to blow!
Just stand here and block and hope. Oh, I see. Again, there's just so much chaos, it's kind of hard to fucking see everything. There you go. Is there more? No. Okay, it's open. Alright. Yeah. There's way too much chaos.
warning. Station integrity restored. Please evacuate immediately.
Alright, there you go. Man. So many things you can do as Cap. He's, yeah, I'd say he's number 2 now. Behind Kamala. And even then, like, I don't know, he might be over Kamala, but I just hate to say that because Kamala's so awesome.
Sir.
This is Captain America. To anyone out there resisting the tyranny of AIM, to everyone who's scared or doesn't know where to turn, the Avengers are back, and we won't let you down again.
Oh, there's one more. Nice increase to might, but I lose the perk. That's 1 in every, like, 6 combo finishers gives a damage buff. I'll take the upgrade. Alright, everything. Skills. I'll think about it during the lunch break, see how I want to, the order of getting the skills. But for now, we'll just go ahead and return to base. I don't have to do it this way, but I prefer to do it this way. But I'm going to be taking a lunch break, so when we get back, I think there's a vault mission, which of course is the dungeons in this game, which would give him a lot of gear. So if there is a vault mission, oh, I can't go back to the Quinjet, oh well. If there is a vault mission, we'll do the vault mission first, and then try to complete his quest line, which I'm sure requires some sort of thingies here. Block attacks, ooh, shield XP. We'll have to pick up that stuff anyways. And I might not be able to get that. We'll see. But either way, the goal is to try and complete his quest line first. If we can't, oh well. And then we'll move on to the main story, which should be finishing up soon. Maybe today, I don't know. But again, we're by no means close to finishing this game. We've got the main story, the iconic missions, which is still all these left. Then the 3 expansions, and then who knows where from there. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. The first goal is to try to level up and, more importantly, get better gear for Captain America, and then see where we go from there.